What's up, my Central Unit Galaxy? It's the Central Man here. So this is my review of episode 2 of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show, series 1, episode 2. The title of this episode is called The Star Spangled Man. This episode is a bit better than episode 1. Episode 1, it was a good episode, don't get me wrong. Nothing like special. Instead of the ending that was a good cliffhanger, it's just setting up what's going to happen the rest of the season. Yeah, with the new Captain America. This was good. The difference between this show and WandaVision they had a lot of action sequence. It's more of storytelling, story building. It's basically kind of like breaking the fourth wall. Jumping, format after format. The first few episodes are in a sitcom with no action sequence. In this show, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier show, you got some of the typical action sequence, typical Marvel shit, but you can tell they're focused more on storytelling, story building, story progressing, what's going to happen into this episode and the next episode, and so on and so forth. So that is, I think that kind of like, I don't know if Marvel's running out of ideas. I think like the momentum of Marvel is gonna run out very soon because it'll never get old superhero movies. But I think after the success of WandaVision, is it gonna keep it up? We gotta wait and find out. So anyway, let's review this episode of Falcon Winter Soldier show, episode 2. Anyway, so it's focused on the new Captain America, that is John Walker. My really impression of the new Captain America, John Walker, he is ugly looking. He's not like Chris Evans, Steve Rogers. With Steve Rogers, he's a bit handsome, and the physique is totally different. It's a coincidence that the show footage they did the ceremony in his hometown, front of a American football arena. People, cheerleaders, wearing, the red, white, and blue of Captain America, and also it was part of Good Morning America. You had scenes of John Walker. He served in the army alongside, same as Steve Rogers, and also, and the physique is completely different because the difference between John Walker and Steve Rogers, their physiques are different because Steve Rogers is bigger. He's a little bit smaller. He's still got an athletic bud. There's a scenes like he's doing like boxing. He's like in the fight scene with the Flag Smashers. He got kicked off the lorry. We call it a lorry. It's the English term of truck. He got kicked out of the truck. He kind of like landed onto the front window of the black car without any scratches, without any damage, and then it's just like, and also Steve Rogers, he took the super serum. John Walker, he doesn't take the super serum. He looks fine. People speculate that could be the evil Captain America. We have to wait and find out. He's kind of like more of an annoying dick. And then also when you can see the reaction of Sam and Bucky, they are not impressed. They are not impressed because he's not really Steve Rogers, And also, they introduce new characters, introduce, Aisha Bradley, I'll get to him a little bit later on. And also introduce Lamar Hopkins. Lamar Hopkins, I almost call him Lamar Brockman. Is he related to Kent Brockman? But no, Lamar Hopkins. And also his code name is now Battlestar. There was one scene they were on the war car, and also you got the book. It says, "What's your name?" Lamar Hawkins, and Sam says, "Yeah, just because we more details of a guy who's jumped off the helicopter, came off the helicopter with gear." Yeah, he called him Battlestar, and then Bucky kind of got pissed off and says, "Stop the car." He left. They're not keen on John Walker, and John Walker says, "I don't want to be I don't want to be like Steve. I just want to be the best Captain America I can be." And also, in the beginning of the scene, his girlfriend or wife, he said like, "People of the world wants me to be something. I don't want to let him down, and the wife or girlfriend said, just be you. And he had Lamar, he had this confrontation between Lamar and, not confrontation, but like this scene with Lamar and John. And, he said about, he kind of like trying to prepare for his ceremony. And also, yeah, Lamar says, that's why you failed in drama class. And, I'm preparing for my job. And this is the job, John. And also, he talked about, like, I was at West Point when Steve came. He said about, he acted like he knows Steve, but in reality he's not. He gave me hope. He's kind of like a brother. This was like in the, yeah, it was Good Morning America scene in the difference is between Steve Rogers and John Walker. They come from two different states in America. Steve Rogers is from Brooklyn, New York. He's in this small town called Custer Grove. Not Costa, Custer Grove I'm guessing in Georgia, I think. It's got GA, I'm guessing like Georgia. It doesn't sound Southern. Like the American Southern accent. Anyway. So, yeah. And also this confrontation and bantering between Sam and Bucky. Because Bucky wants to know why Sam didn't take the mantle of Captain America, why he did not take the shield. There's one scene with Dr. Rayner, for the character from the first episode. Yeah, this is after when Bucky got arrested because he didn't show up of his therapy. They have this therapy in the interview room in the police station, and also says why you give up the shield, because he said about Steve believing you, trusting with you. And that shield stand for it's something he stood for. That's for his legacy. He said, maybe he doesn't believe in you. He might not believe in me. So, and I don't believe why Bucky say that, because I think he's still bad because of the shit he done as part of Hydra, as the Winter Soldier. And I think Sam says you must accept things accept the thing I thought I was I'm trying to say, sorry, I'm trying to stumble. He said about accept the thing I thought is right. I'm trying to say, sorry, I'm kind of stumbled. So he thinks it's right to basically give up the shield because he doesn't want to become Captain America. Some people speculate that Sam Wilson is going to be Captain America. I think it could be in that direction. Who knows? But yeah, it's he just doesn't want to be Captain America. It's like this is a movie called Wrestle with My Family. You have the scene with Paige and Zach meet The Rock, and then Rock because they want to become the next Rock, and Rock says, "Don't worry to be the new Rock, become the first you." I think like Sam, he doesn't want to become the next Captain America. He wants to become the first Falcon. So the one scene of the bank, you got this guy in the bank says, I remember you I didn't recognize you without the wings, because he has wings. I guarantee if they did go in that direction, with Falcon has still has the shield. He's not gonna be like he's gonna dress up like Captain America. No, yeah, I think he'll come up his own costume, still keep the wings. We have to wait and find out. So anyway, so we got Aisha Bradley. So basically, the build. You can tell this season. This show is basically a spin-off, not a spin-off. This is basically a sequel to Captain America: Civil War. You got the super soldiers. In the end of this episode, we got I think his name's called Baron Zemo. He appeared in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. He played by Daniel Bruno. So we don't know if he's going to be a baddie. He was a baddie in Captain America: Civil War. I'll get to that if I review Captain America: Civil War. Because meanwhile, I'm on phase 2, still on phase 2. Anyway, so yeah, we got the before we get to Aisha Bradley, I'm gonna get to the fight scene with we got the bantering with Sam and Bucky. I like the chemistry between Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan. It's funny. Yeah, they got the stuff with the shield, and also said in the police station therapy, he said about like after we deal with this, you and I will go for a long vacation, and we'll never see each other ever again. So I'm guarantee 100% they'll still be friends. The good chemistry. It's not like this is gonna be same as WandaVision. I can see they can do a second season of the show. It's not like WandaVision's like they're just gonna do the one and only, because that was just basically ending the chapter of Wanda's like life, because after the situation, the shit like losing his brother in Age of Ultron, Vision's death in the hands of Thanos, and creating the Westview universe. I guarantee 100% that's gonna be 100% carry on for probably for 2 or 3 seasons of the show. Can't wait. Anyway, so they're bantering, and also basically you had Falcon. Sam called him Bucky Buck, and Bucky says, don't call me Buck. Steve call you Buck. I know him longer, and also. And I think the reason why Steve gave Sam the shield, because Sam always come up with a plan, Bucky doesn't. Also, it's the funny part. The funny part in this episode is Bucky kind of fell off the plane and crashed through the tree because they're going to Germany. Oh yeah, like Sam, what's the plan, Sam? He kind of fell off the plane. Yeah, you don't need. Actually, he got wings, and also. It says, "Where's my chute?" And you got Joaquin Torres, who played in the first episode. It's too low, and he said, "I don't need it." Are you sure? He jumps. I was laughing my ass off, and he kind of crashed. Crashed through a tree, and you got Red Wing says, "Do you know I got it on camera?" And Bucky says, "Get away in my face before I break it." What was it called? Was it Red Wing? Was it Hook? Was it Red Wing? That's basically the drone. I've got it. The drone kind of like got broken in the lorry fight. Also, yeah, it's got to be is it Red Wing or Red Hook? What was it? The basically the drone. That's the name of the drone Sam used. We saw it in the first episode. It keeps really pestering Bucky. Bucky kind of trying to swat it. Don't hurt him. And also, he said about there's some little jabs. And also he said about. Yeah, Lil Baby in Wakanda, you came out as the White Panther. It's preferred White Wolf. I don't know. There was a bit of race into this episode. I'm not saying they're doing this in a racist way. I don't know what rating for the show. I'm guessing it's like I think WandaVision is about 12A. I'm guessing it's the same. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, so I like the bantering. I like the chemistry between Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan. The chemistry between Sam and Bucky. You had like he said about like I got they're going after the flag smashing guys. You could tell they steal some crate or something. And also Bucky's about to go trying to charge them and says, "Oh, I got a metal arm. I can deal with it. I got wings. I can fly. Who gives a shit?" So, and also you got the drone calculating how many guys are in there. Bucky says 2, they said 5. The funny part, when Bucky goes into the truck, Saul's like the girl. And by the way, the girl's name's called Carly Morgenthau. I'm guessing she's the leader of this group known as the Flag Smushers. She gives Bucky a smile, kicked him into the front of the wheel of the black truck. He had says, "Oh shit," and also when I think it was Carly broke the drone, and Bucky says, I always want to do that." I was popped. That was a bit popped. I like the one-liners in Marvel movies and TV shows. It cracks me up. It had that comedy feeling. So, and also something about like when after they got beaten by the Flag Smashers, you can tell the Hydra members, the super soldiers, the super strong, they're not like typical generic guys wearing masks. It's guaranteed 100% confirmed. And also there was one scene, they were just walking, in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, basically you got Sam bantering Bucky, what's going on in your metal cyborg brain, and Bucky says it's computering, and and Sam says it's turned to another gear, it's malfunctioning. I kind of laugh, there's some good chemistry, and also the Booker in the therapy rooms scene with Dr. Rayner. I like the chemistry, 100%. Anyway, so let's get to I don't know. I don't know much about Carly's character. I'm gonna leave it with that. But yeah, we got this character called Aisha Bradley. Um, that played by Carl Lumpley. I done my research on Carl Lumpley. He's the voice of Martian Manhunter in Justice League, the animated series, Justice League, Unlimited, and also he appeared in Supergirl in recent years, and also he's voiced of the Stalker in the animated TV show, Batman Beyond, Batman of the Future. He doesn't sound like Martian Manhunter. I think he was old. I don't know how old is he. He's got to be in his like 60s, 70s. Anyway, he doesn't because they went to Baltimore. He got this little kid called him Black Falcon. Like it's pronounced Falcon. No, my daddy called me Black. Yeah, my daddy told me you're a Black Falcon, and Sam says, I'd rather call you the Black Kid. Yeah, like I said, they're not pushing racism. I think it's a bit organic. And then you got like the Aisha character. He's a super soldier. I'm guessing I don't know. I don't know. He's part of Hydra. Not 100% sure. He met Bucky in 1951. He said about meet him. I kicked his ass. And also he said about like the last time I play hero. The last time I be the hero, I got locked up for 30 years. He said he's got experimented. He got pissed off. I don't want to talk about it. He kind of throw like a golden box into the wall. You can tell he's just not a normal old man. He's got super strength. So I'm guessing and also Sam's pissed at Bucky for not knowing. He said about did Steve know, and Steve doesn't know. I didn't got a chance to tell him. And also there's police officers basically trying to arrest Sam because he said tell Bucky, is he bothering you? You could tell like Sam just want to be himself, like like I said in the bank scene in the first episode, you got the worker of the bank says, I don't recognize you without the wings, and then you got the police officer scene in of this episode says, is he bothering you? And Bucky says, do you know who he is? And oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, you can tell, he just want to be his own man instead of living in the legacy of Captain America. So yeah, Aisha Bradley, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. He's a baddie or goodie. He just want to get away from the past. Don't want to talk about the past. Talk about like, they did. Yeah, he said he did. They did. He did a bit. Sorry, he did with me. They did something to me because basically he said he got he become a hero when he got instead of like he said he went to jail for being a hero. I said it a couple of minutes ago. I'm trying to say like they did something to me when I become a hero. I think he said, and he got experimented. Instead of like being a hero with earning himself a medal, he just went to jail for 30 years. Got experimented on him. He's trying to get away from his past. He's not happy with Bucky, and he said like, so you decide, he said like you decide every morning you wake up and you decide who you are gonna be somewhere else. It's not gonna work like that. Sorry, I'm trying to remember the words. It's very hard. You're trying to remember the words from the episodes. It said about like you decide to wake up in the morning and decide whatever you're gonna be. I'm trying to that Aisha is going to say. I think there's a kid called it's going to be Elijah. I said it in the post-credit scene. So Elijah, like in one scene, about to enter the house, there is no Elijah there, and then he kind of left him. I thought like Bucky's going to break down the door, because he's got the fucking mental Siberian arm. Anyway, so I think that's. Let's talk about the John Walker character. You can tell he's a bit of a dick. Yeah, I understand he don't want to be, Steve Rogers. He's going to be his own version of Captain America, but he's kind of like the stuff he came out. It's more of a dick. Like he's got like that Roman Reigns heat. They kind of push that Captain America propaganda. There's one scene like in the football stadium scene in the beginning scenes. He's like signing an autograph. And there was like a toy of Captain America. You can tell that's not him. That's Steve Rogers. Write down his the autograph, and also his girlfriend, wife. He's not. They're not white. He's not. She's not white. I don't know if she's black or mixed race or a little bit Hispanic. I don't know. I don't know what race her John's like girlfriend or wife is. So I don't know. I'm not saying it's racist. I'm just saying they're playing it safe. I'm not saying they're gonna go around saying N words and using the H words. Playing the racist card. They're not doing that. So yeah, and also the footage. Yeah, in the footage scene, and also there's one funny banter after like Falcon kind of push Bucky out because he's dangling onto the bottom of the truck. He kind of pushed him off the truck safely into a field, and Bucky says, "I wish you used that shield right now," and that was kind of funny. And also, something they kind of bring up like Sharon's name. You could confirm that Emily Van Camp is going to be in the show as Sharon Carter because you can tell it's 100% really a sequel to Civil War. And yes, this is in the train in the plane scene after they got their ass kicked by the Flag Smashers. Said about Sam says basically Bucky wants the shield. Sam says we cannot beat a guy and take it. I think the last time we take it, Sharon branded us as enemies, and me and Steve went on the run for 2 years. I'm guessing like Sharon and Sam are still on bad terms after Civil War. It's been 5 fucking years. 5 years since Civil War. Because Civil War was about 2016 the movie. This show is in 2021. I know it's supposed to be I'm guessing it's supposed to be released in 2020, but pandemic kind of pushed it back a year till 2021, about nearly 5 years. So we have to wait and find out if she's going to be in episode 3. That'll be this Friday. Or be in the later episodes. Yeah, we'll go wait and find out. So yeah, this Captain America, they're pushing that. It has that like a John Cena, Roman Reigns heat. If you put wrestling terms, he's kind of like with the footage of him in the army. If it was Sam, I don't think they'll push that situation. And also they're pushing like the black demographic into this Captain America. If it was Sam Wilson, he'd probably generate a new generation of black warriors, soldiers, because it's kind of like, I don't know, backwards and a bit weird and odd. So, and also he's kind of more of a little bit of a obnoxious, annoying dick. And also after they just came out of the police cell. He kind of played the siren to get Bucky and Sam's attention. And also he said, one scene, you can tell like he could be a villain. He says, I'll give you one advice. Stay on my way. Because I don't know. You can tell, we don't know. There's some glimpses of the character of John Walker. We have to wait probably until episode 3 to get more of the character build and progression of the character John Walker. I always say Walker, but it's Walker, sorry. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know about Lamar Hopkins. I think he's gonna be like the cheesy B-rated version. That's what they are. John Walker and Lamar Hopkins. They're just basically when John Cena did this is the promo scene on Monday Night Raw between him and Roman Reigns in 2017. Cena said to Roman, "You're just a John Cena bootleg?" That's really John Walker and Lamar Hopkins are. They're just a bootleg copy, a knockoffs of, Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Actually, he's not Winter Soldier or Bucky Barnes, and they call him that. Lamar Hopkins got a cheesy, generic code name, Battlestar. That really pissed off. I thought they were gonna laugh about the code name, and also something about in the car scene after they're driving in the army car, and said about we never say we saved your ass in the lorry or something like that. He said about we track you through the drone. He's like, you have my tech. It's government's property. That's John's words. Anyway, I think that's it. I think that most likely covered. And also, one of the Flag Smashers got killed because they're setting up the yeah, they're setting up the yeah, and also that Carly Morgan though, he said he doesn't want these assholes in power after the blip. You know, he referenced the Thanos blip. You know, the snap. She kind of like I don't know what her character is. You know, we gotta wait and find out. It's a slow character build. We have to wait and find out. And also in the therapy scene in this episode, you had the Dr. Rayner, the therapist, said to Bucky, "You're doing that stare again," and it said about like he said to Bucky said to the therapist, "Why is rule number 2?" And the therapist says, "Never hurt anyone." So I don't know. We have to wait and find out. Like I said, it's just a slow build. And also, you know, yeah, John Walker kind of bailed Bucky because he got arrested. So, and Rayner, Dr. Rayner knows John Walker because I think in the first episode she said he was she's part of the army. So, I don't know. I kind of like the character. You know, she's not like a generic therapist. You know, she's like don't take shit of nobody. Anyway, so I think that's it. I think that's it. I think I most like covered this episode. Yeah. One of the flag smasher member got killed because they're hooking like the cargo into the plane. They're still on like I think they're still like medicines and vaccines. It has that COVID-19 vibe because we're in the middle of the pandemic. I don't know. You know, I don't believe how they did that because still in the they pushed this. I'm not saying they pushed this COVID pandemic. I'm not saying it in like a mean and disgusting way. They kind of like pushing that pandemic. You don't see a lot of shows going into that COVID pandemic propaganda. The only show they did that was South Park. Yeah, they're doing like they did the COVID pandemic special and the vaccine special. You know, but they never seen like other shows doing it. You know, had that going into putting that COVID thing into shows. No. But I don't know. One of the flagship member. We got one named Carly Morgenthau. I think one's called Lennox. I watched it. I seen it in like some the part. You know, not post credit scene, but like in the credits. One got shot dead by the police. So and I don't know what how. So it looks like he's dead, confirmed dead. So we got the Zamo. I don't know. Is Zamo's on the phone or is in jail playing chess? We don't know. Got waiting to find out until episode 3. So yeah, I think I covered the most of it. This is a good episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. It's just like still a slow build. Like I said, not going to be a typical another Marvel stuff with the whole just focus on the punching action sequence. They focus on more of storytelling and story building because after the success of WandaVision, they got to keep up that momentum. If they tend to still do the same crap. I'm not saying Marvel movies are crap. If they keep doing the same stuff from the previous years, I think that it's just they're gonna lose momentum. I think the momentum's gonna run out for Marvel because how they're gonna keep this going, we have to wait and find out. So anyway, hope you enjoyed my review of episode 2 of the Winter Soldier and the Falcon show, or Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. I'm trying to say. Leave a thought to comment section below, smash the like button, subscribe to the Essential Man Network on YouTube, click the bell, and the next episode review of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show, that'll be, I don't think I'm going to do it on Friday. Maybe Friday. If not, Saturday. Maybe Saturday, who knows. It'll be next time, so this is Essential Man officially signing out. Check you later.